Your phone buzzes. It's a message from someone lovely. They think you're funny. They ask about your day. Here's the strange truth. The person on the other end might not exist at all, and a whole team could be typing as them in shifts. This isn't bad luck. It's a business. Today we're pulling apart how strangers build fake love for money. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll spot the pattern before it grabs you. Let's start with a myth. You reckon only lonely, gullible people fall for this. Wrong. Doctors fall for it. Lawyers fall for it. People who read contracts for a living get caught. Why? Because a romance scam doesn't attack your brain. It attacks your feelings. Your logical bit sits quietly in the corner while your feelings drive the car. Scammers know this. They aren't targeting stupid people. They're targeting kind people. And kindness, it turns out, is a resource they can mine. Have you ever been really nice to a stranger online? Of course you have. Section 1. The bait. It always begins with a message out of nowhere. Wrong number, they'll say. So sorry to bother you. Or a friend request from a face that looks like a model. That photo is stolen, usually nicked from some poor real person's public profile. The scammer picks a lonely hour audience on purpose. Late night, newly single, grieving. They cast a wide net and message hundreds of people at once. Most ignore it, a few reply. Those few are the whole game. Dave replies. Just being polite, he thinks. That polite reply is the door opening. And on the other side, someone's already smiling. Section 2. The fast build. Now they move quick. Real relationships take time. Scam ones are on a timer. Within days, they're calling you sweetheart. Within weeks, soulmate. This is called love bombing. That means flooding you with affection so fast you can't think straight. Good morning texts, good night texts, little poems. They remember your dog's name. They ask about your mum's knee surgery. Here's the cold bit. They're taking notes, sometimes in an actual spreadsheet. That warmth you're feeling? It's a script. And you're not the only person hearing it today. Ever had someone say exactly what you needed to hear? Feels like fate, doesn't it? That feeling of fate is manufactured, built plank by plank on purpose. Now, you're thinking, I just asked for a video call. Sorted. Section 3. The excuses. They've got an answer for everything. Can't video call. The camera's broken. The internet's terrible where they are. And where are they? Somewhere far, always. That's not an accident. They love a job that keeps them offshore and hard to reach. Oil rig engineer, soldier deployed overseas, doctor with a charity in a war zone. Notice the pattern? Every job is noble, romantic, and conveniently unreachable. It explains the odd hours. It explains the broken camera. It explains why you can never quite pin them down. And if you push too hard, they get hurt. How could you not trust them? Suddenly you're the one apologizing. Clever, eh? Section 4. The crisis. This is where the money enters, and it's never sudden. They don't ask for cash on day one. That would blow the whole thing. They wait until you're attached. Then comes the emergency. A car accident. A hospital bill. Their bank account frozen in a foreign country. It's always urgent. It's always just this once. And they always promise to pay you back. Here's a real story. A woman in Queensland met a charming engineer online. Months of daily messages. Plans to meet. A whole future sketched out. Then his equipment got stuck in customs. He just needed a small loan to release it. She sent it. Then there was another fee. And another. By the time she stopped, she'd lost her savings. He vanished the same hour. Not because she was foolish, because the trap was built to be invisible from inside it. Let's talk about how the money moves, because this matters for you. They rarely want a normal bank transfer. Too easy to trace and claw back. They want gift cards. Read me the numbers off the back, darling. They want cryptocurrency. That's digital money that moves fast and hides well. They want wire transfers to a name you've never heard of. A friend, they'll say. See the theme? Every payment method is one you can't undo. Once it's gone, it's genuinely gone. No refund button. No manager to ring. If someone you've never met in person asks for money and gift cards, that's not love. That's a red flag on fire. Section 5. The second wave, which almost nobody sees coming. Say you realize you've been scammed. Awful, but at least it's over, right? Then a new stranger contacts you. They say they can recover your lost money. They call themselves an investigator, or a lawyer, or a crypto recovery expert. They just need a small upfront fee to unfreeze the funds. Sound familiar? It's the same scam wearing a new hat. Sometimes, literally the same crew. They target victims because victims are hopeful, and hope is the easiest thing to sell. So here's a firm rule. Nobody legit ever asks for a fee up front to get your stolen money back. Nobody, ever, full stop. Now the twist. You'd think the money is the worst part. It usually isn't. Ask people who've been through it. The money hurts, but the grief hurts more because they mourn a person who was never real. You don't just lose savings, you lose the future you'd imagined with them. And then comes the shame. That's the trap snapping shut a second time. Shame keeps you quiet. Quiet means you don't report it. And silence is exactly what the scammers rely on. So they get away, and they do it again to someone else. The silence is the fuel. Here's the modern mirror. This isn't a rare bit of bad luck on the fringe. It's an industry. In some places, people are trafficked and forced to run these scams all day. They call it pig butchering. That's the scammer's own ugly word for it. The idea is to fatten the victim with affection before the slaughter. Charming lot, aren't they? And now the tools are getting sharper. Fake photos are easy. Fake voices are here too. That video call you demanded as proof? A deep fake can already pass it. Which means the old advice, just ask for a call, is already getting weaker. So what actually protects you? Not being clever, being slow. Scammers need speed. Every trick relies on you feeling rushed, hooked, and secret. So slow it down. If a new online love talks money, hit the brakes hard. Break the secret. Tell a mate. Tell your kids. Say it out loud. A scam that survives in private often dies in public. The moment you describe it aloud, it starts to sound off. Do a reverse image search on their photos. Paste the pic into a search and see where else it lives. If that gorgeous face belongs to a model in another country, you've got your answer. And if you've already lost money, report it. To your bank and to ScamWatch. Not because you'll always get it back, but because reporting is how the silence finally breaks. Look, none of this makes you paranoid. Real love does exist online. Plenty of it. The difference is simple. Real love never needs your gift card numbers by Friday. So the next time your phone buzzes with someone lovely, enjoy it. Just keep one hand on the brake. If this helped even one thing click into place, subscribe. We break down one sneaky trick every week in crayon.